Welcome to First Christian Church Midweek Moment. I was thinking about what to do for my midweek moment, and I was in a public facility. It was a restaurant type facility, and I overheard a conversation, and it made me think about some things. And what I heard was a person explaining to a young adult what was white meat and what was dark meat on fried chicken. Now, from my perspective, it's like everybody knows the pieces that are dark meat and white meat on a chicken. But then I got to thinking about it. You know, that person was raised on chicken nuggets and chicken tenders. That wouldn't be in their experience. And if it's not in your experience, you really don't get it. So then I thought about, of all the things that we read in the Bible, and the Bible was about, particularly the Old Testament, it was what they were living in, their area. And we hear a lot about the shepherds. And Jesus talks a lot about the shepherds. But how many of us really know everything that a shepherd does or experiences? And then I thought about probably one of the most memorized parts of the Bible is Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. And that brings a lot of comfort to people. But what is their perception of a shepherd? And then I read about the bummer lambs. Now I have to say, I grew up on a farm, and we did have sheep when I was a child, but we never called our lambs bummer lambs. But a bummer lamb is a lamb that has been rejected by the mother. And sometimes a ewe will just reject their lamb. There can be a whole variety of reasons for it, but once they reject that lamb, they won't take it back. So, as we know that if somebody doesn't intervene, it's going to die. And they are called bummer lambs. So what does the shepherd do usually? Well, the shepherd's going to take that lamb and they're going to hand feed it. They're going to keep it warm. They're going to hold it. They're going to give it attention. And once that lamb is strong enough to be back out with the flock, the shepherd will put it back in the field. The sheep will never forget what that shepherd has done for it. The mother rejected it, but it was the shepherd that took care of it. So when the shepherd calls the flock, guess which sheep runs the fastest to get there? The sheep knows the shepherd's voice. The bummer lamb isn't loved more. It just knows the one who loves it. It trusts the shepherd because it has experienced love from the shepherd. Many of us are bummer lambs. We have had rejections. We have felt broken. But Jesus is the good shepherd. He comes, he cares for our every need and holds us close to his heart so we can hear his heartbeat and have comfort. We may be broken, but we are deeply loved by the shepherd who will never leave us. John 10:14 through 15. Jesus says, I am the good shepherd. My sheep know me, just as the Father knows me. And I lay down my life for my sheep.